Hi, my name is Lisa and I'm a foreign correspondent for the Korea Times. And we have an urgent broadcast. Me, as today's news reporter, gonna tell you more about K-pop influence on world music, with a closer look on examples from Belarus, Minsk. Over the past 10 or even more years, K-pop has secured its own place in global music. And it's not just a unique genre with its own characteristics. It also influences other artists, inspiring innovation. For instance, many artists have started making their albums something special by adding CDs, photo cards, and picture books. And we all know that for a long time it was a typical feature of K-pop albums. Not to mention popular collaborations, music festivals, and participation in international film projects. But today we're gonna have a more focused look. We'll examine the situation in Belarus. I've already talked about K-pop cafes here in Minsk, and not even once and not even twice. And I'll just briefly repeat that there are many places here in Minsk with Korean cuisine, and the number keeps growing. Maybe in the next video we're gonna visit one more. Cover dance is one of the most popular directions in our dance studios, not to mention the number of cover dance groups and competitions. Like just recently, there were held auditions in Belarus for the K-pop World Festival. And actually, it's no wonder, because K-pop choreography is often unique, inspiring, and always draws attention of people who like to dance. And today, I'd like to draw special attention to a place filled with the atmosphere of this music style. A store that sells original albums by Korean artists, where I had the chance not only to film, but also to speak with its director, Tatiana. The store has been open for about 6 months and has made quite a splash. Its name and logo mean butterfly in Korean. Inside, you'll find a small but bright space with neat shelves, full of colorful albums, cards, and stickers. My favorite part is this pretty mirror and the resting area surrounded by hanging flowers. There are artists, albums, and genres for every taste. Everyone can find something they love. And after talking with Tatiana, I came to understand just how much effort goes into those shelves. The ins and outs of running the store and how the idea even came out. It was really interesting to get a behind-the-scenes look at a small business.
I didn't even expect it to be like that. You know, it is difficult for me to accept presents, but I couldn't resist. But so just look at this. How cute it is. How cute it is. How cute. This were there for free. I already imagined how good it's gonna be on my wall. I'm sorry, look at this. Can you see this? I tried to say no as much as I could. I even tried to pay for it. Because hello, because I was just telling about my background, about groups I like, about my friends and so on. And then the director I told you about decided to share this with me just for free. My heart melted immediately. Like, it's so soft. I just like to touch it. Like here I have one wall, here too, but I need to like start it over. Never mind. Yes. Or this one. Oh my god. Yes. Looks awesome. I'm just happy to meet nice people who are nice to everyone, with whom we have something in common, and I like to see when people really like what they're doing and inspired by that and want to promote it as much as possible.
And I'm very, very grateful and happy that they responded to my filming request in such a nice way, with such a kindness and friendliness. It is always so great to meet such interesting people with unique backgrounds and same interests. As I mentioned before, I'm sure that in the future there are going to be more and more places, cafes, restaurants, festivals and events connected with Korean culture here in Minsk. And not gonna lie, I'm already looking forward. And to immerse yourself more into Korean culture, I highly recommend you to watch videos on Howdy Korea channel, especially when you want to learn more about Korean culture all around the world without even leaving your home. And we'll see you in the next videos.